Yo, how we doing? How's the stream so far, throat goat? Well, I just went live. Here, let me turn the face cam. How are we? Will there be charts? Oh, there's charts. There's charts. Believe me. The 2025 itswill census, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you. Wait, can we do another take of that? I don't have enough music to be doing this the whole time. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2025 itswill community census, okay? For compiling all the data, for sifting through probably hundreds of misspellings of various words. I believe there was like almost 3,000 submissions. We can kind of get a feel for the audience, you know what I mean? We can find out how many of you guys are actually 6'5" Navy SEALs with perfect hairlines, like you said you were. Is he actually gonna be feeling the audience today? No, stop. Okay, without further ado, part one. This is the stream section. I wanted to start out with these sorts of questions to kind of get people warmed up so that I can ask them more personal questions later in the census. Does that make sense? The stream. When did you start watching itswill? Don't say fix hair, please. What the hell? Don't type that right now. What's wrong with it? Okay, 7% of you are still here from before 2019. I find that incredibly hard to believe, don't you? Like, that's crazy. 2021, 13%, 2022, 13%, 2023, 15%. This is really well balanced. 2024, a little more, 18.3, and 2025, 5% of you have only found me in the last like 4 months. Is that true? I think that's good. No, because if you add that up over the course of a year, you're falling off. No. If we're only 4 months in, if you multiply that times 3, that's 15%, right? How did you discover what is this tiny sliver? TikTok, okay? How did you discover itswill? 10 people. Let's go. 10 people. Yo, that is paying dividends. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. Holy shit. All those big Robbie fan cams are actually like working out. 5% found me from a YouTube series such as Gillinor Games. I don't think I've been on any other YouTube series, so that pretty much has to be that, right? Twitch recommendation, 36%. Honestly, I think most people just found me from the category, so that makes sense. How often do you watch itswill YouTube videos? Every video is 34%, often 38%, love that, never 10%, and rarely is, wait a minute, never is crazy. That's just lying, right? Team never flex on this man right now. I only really watch on Twitch. That's respectable, I'm okay with that. You answered never on this?
I don't watch them.
You don't watch my YouTube videos?
No, because I know what is happening.
That's okay. It's understandable. Now, what about this next question, though? How often do you watch the... Oh, wait. Are you subscribed to itswill on YouTube?
Unfortunately,
any pounders in the chat?
I checked and I wasn't subscribed either.
You're not subscribed
Any
to
pounders?
me?
Any pounders in the
chat? Who are you subscribed to? Are you subscribed to... Are you subscribed to Mr. Beast?
No.
Squeaks?
No.
Northern Lion?
No. No Twitch streamer.
Okay, no Twitch streamers. Okay, that's fine then. No is 20% of you guys. We're doing a mass unsubscribe from itswill on 425. How often do you watch itswill? Every stream is 15% of you. 3 to 5 times per week. I think that's normal. 1 to 2 times per week is 30%. Whereas half of you watch 3 to 5 times a week. Less than once a week, 6%. 3.5% of you, I only watch the VODs. Here's the thing. I actually think this is good. Like, the fact that half of you watch 3 to 5 times a week, do you realize how much opportunity that opens up for me to repeat jokes? Like, that's so good. Because I'm like, look, you're not going to watch every stream, right? I could just say the same shit I said yesterday, and no one will even know. This is awesome. I'm so glad you guys told me this. I'm going to repeat way more jokes, man. I'm not going to lie. How would you rate your overall experience watching itswill? 3% rated it a 1. This was a scale of very unsatisfactory to satisfactory. Or no. Wait, 1 was good and 5 was bad? No, it wasn't. Wait, was it really? No, I'm checking right now. No. 5 was extremely positive and 1 was extremely negative. I'm looking at it right now. Stop. You guys actually got me. Shut up. Are you subscribed to itswill on Twitch? 54% said yes, 45% said no. And I honestly think I include this question because I want to know, like, this is a representation of my whole audience,
Any
not just the
pounders in the
people
chat?
that really like the stream. You know what I mean? Wait, is there a what tier are you? What type of subscription are you? Please don't everyone be gifted, please. Oh, there's no gifted option, is there? Woo! Okay, 55% of you are Prime subs. So when Twitch removes that, that's how much of my monthly income I'm losing. Awesome. Tier 1 is 40%. Tier 2 is 2%. Tier 3, 7 people. 7 of you. Let's go. Was your... Oh my, okay. Oh, that actually scared me really bad for a second. Was your subscription gifted, bro? That scared me for a second. Woo. Are you now, or have you ever been banned in the itswill live stream?
Will 7.
11% of my whole audience has been banned at some point. Dude, that is so bad. Holy shit. Look around you. 1 in 10 of you have been banned before. That's crazy. What do you primarily watch itswill for? This is where we really get into the nitty gritty of it, okay? This is what I wanted to know. Because I went on Twitch and on the like dashboard that they give you with the AI insights into what you should be doing with your life, 26% of your audience watches old school RuneScape. You should consider playing it. This says that 55% of my audience watches for old school, 44 watches for variety. Primarily, I know most people like both. I'm not trying to divide the people. I just wanted to ask this very pointed question by putting primarily in here, just to see. What's your favorite type of... Why were this was a mistake by me. I meant to make it League/Deadman mode as one thing, like limited time game modes. I accidentally... like, sorry, I should have really broken these up. 17 people like Deadman mode. Yo, and I'll be there for my 17 dogs in the chat. Let's fucking go. We'll be there for probably the first day and then stop playing. 61% said their favorite was variety. 30% said pet hunting. 7% said leagues. That's hilarious. What types of itswill videos do you typically watch? Main channel videos, 78%. Stream VODs, none. What's your favorite day-specific stream archetype? As we all know, we've recently added Royal Titan Tuesday, so I just feel like obviously it's gonna score a little lower. We didn't include Scurrious Sunday in this because you can only really have one. You know, we put Scree Sunday. Scary Saturday with a large showing of 37%. Of course, Variety Friday with 40% of the day-specific fandom. What was your okay, this was one that I really cared a lot about because these are the things that I've worked the hardest on. What was your favorite itswill special edition live stream? These are some of my favorite streams ever, namely the Christmas late night special. This is my favorite stream ever. 34% of you said that, so I appreciate that. The April Fool's Hardcore, that I appreciate. I'm glad that that had a showing. I expected this to be the most by a large margin. 20% of you said the Ratchelor Valentine's Day special? Really? That's crazy. Christmas cooking stream 2023, not as good as 2024 in my opinion. $52 streaming setup, most people probably don't remember that. And of course, the 81 people that said the card grading special. Parentheses, if you pick this answer, your entire survey will be discarded. This video, probably the hardest watch in itswill live stream history, maybe. That stream is criminally underrated. I think it's properly rated. I think it's like, honestly, has like 10K views after like 3 years. It's pretty, I think it is one of my worst performing videos ever. But you know what? We fucking ball. And I might do another one. What are your 3 favorite variety games / genres? This is what I want to know. Like, what do people like? They love simulator. Half of you said simulator. Simulator and horror, followed by roguelike and indie hits, followed by Minecraft and classics, followed by Souls-likes and Pokemon. What's your favorite variety stream of all time? Okay, favorite variety stream of all time. Way up above, sky high above the others. Poop Killer. This was free response, by the way. So that means 2,400 different specifically typed out things. And by the way, we have all the raw data right here. if you're interested. Desert Bus, Minecraft with Squeaks, a Menti, TCG Card Shop Sim, Schedule 1, Elden Ring, Dalen Dawson, My Summer Car, Minecraft Speedruns, Nubby, Dungeons of Blood and Dream, Unaccessible, Hitman, Ratchler, Coin Game, Bass Landing, Sniper Killer, Arctic Eggs, New Vegas, Fears to Fathom, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Crowd Control. That's crazy that 19 of you typed that out. Shout out to Luscious for actually compiling that. Whoa, 1% of you guys said all of them? Okay, mod these people. Storage Hunter Sim, Oblivion, Dark and Darker. The 13th of you that said Dark and Darker. Wait, hold on. Let's look at like what some other people said. Dead Rising 1 and Scary Saturdays. He got mad at me for saying only one scary game on Saturday, then he played Nubby. We didn't have to type that. That one with the game you controlled with your webcam and nearly had a heart attack after moving for 4 minutes. That was not that. Okay, I shouldn't say that's not what happened. Whoever, I can't see who submitted that, but that's not what happened. It was literally 2 hours of sprinting. These are some of the free response highlights. I'm sorry, Luscious. Thief Simulator, when an NPC woman clips through the door and Will got scared, so he fucking gatted the woman and lost the level. The editor also made it really funny with zoom editing, but pure, it was probably my favorite It's Will moment. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that. Dalen Dawson with Wang Chung never laughed so hard. Shout out to Wang, dude. This is a tough question, sad face. I'm gonna cry. They're all the best. Aww. Dressed to Impress with Squeaks. Shit was hamburgers and it had me idge bowling for real. That one, bro, so good. I told my grandma about it over the phone. The next day, she had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. Lamau. What? How many of you were high when you filled this out? I should have had a question. Are you high right now? That would have been a great question to include, because I'm just like, you know, this is insane to type. Will, you are a rat bitch, heart. JK, homie. Really curious on how long that you let me type here. And honestly, this is still going. Holy shit, man. Did you not put a cap on this? Wow, not even adding punctuation right now. Boss at work, of whom I am a group Iron Man. Try to make a joke about it, okay? It's really fun. Fuck you. Two, I really hope that you start doing temporary streams again, because God, you need to add caps to these fields, because now your census is going to be all jacked up. I really think that your content holds up. And I am really starting to get bored typing, so I think I will end this soon. I am trying to do the nub block challenge, and I really think whoever made it is Satan and needs to be beaten with a hammer in Minecraft. Okay, so that was this guy's response. Hold on, let me see if there's any other long ones. I like the one where he's mad and angry all the time. Stupid millennial. Lol. Aiden Ross mogs you, little bro. He's got way more clout. If you two went to school, he'd be the cool, popular guy with lots of friends and girls, and you'd be the loser. Okay, I think we could probably just continue. I just wanted you to find my response. What stream content would you most like to see come to life? Undeniable proof of alien slideshow has the most votes. Okay. Dark Souls with 17.8%. Playing every Garfield game. This is an idea that I had. Unfortunately, I'd have to get like 20 different emulators. Mario 64 16 star, 11%. Every Lay's flavor tier list. Why did I put that on there? IRL puzzle, learn to juggle, mariachi band, and building the robot. I don't even have the robot anymore. I'm sorry. How do you typically discover when that the stream has started? I hang out in offline chat, 2% of you. Guys, I know that's a lie because there's like 10 people in the offline chat, not 49. I've never seen 49 people in the offline chat. That is such a lie. I show up at 5 p.m. Okay, this is also a lie because most people don't show up. If you showed up at 5 p.m., then the offline chat would be popping. Let me tell you something. Do you have any Twitch extensions installed? Better Twitch TV, 7TV. Okay, 20% of you have no Twitch extensions. You seriously need to get like 7TV or something. That is horrible. You can't see like any emotes. How much do you chat? Lurker, 41%, active chatter, 7%, occasional chatter, 50%. I think this is lies. 41 said lurker, 7 said active. That is someone's lying on here because I feel like there's more active chatters. That's crazy. I just think a lot of people don't want to think of themselves as active chatters. And honestly, I respect that. It's similar to the only watching 3 to 5 streams a week. It shows that my viewers are down to earth and they have lives, right? That's good. No, that's good. Most of the active chatters are banned. Okay, next slide. Has the itswill live stream been a positive force in your life? 15% of the people that watch me said no. Okay. Are you a member of the itswill Discord? Hey, if you're not, join the Discord. You know what I mean? Hey. Why not? Exclamation mark Discord or click the little thing below the stream. How often do you interact in the itswill Discord? Daily? Infrequently? Never. Daily? I think I'm actually daily, technically. How many hours do you spend on Twitch per day? 11% of you said less than 1 hour. I don't know about that. Meanwhile, 7.1% said that you spend 8 hours a day on Twitch. And 5% of you said 10 plus hours a day on Twitch. Dude, 10 plus? I mean, to be fair, these people just probably like, you know, this is probably the amount of people. You'll see it lines up later when we get to the job portion. This is probably the amount of 5% is the air traffic controllers that watch, you know? Other than itswill, how many streamers do you consistently watch? 12% said they watch no other streamers. 1 to 2 said by 39%. 3 to 4, 32%. And as you get up there, it goes down and down and down. But 6 plus, that's crazy. I don't know where I would be on this is kind of the problem. I infrequently watch streamers. How do you watch Twitch? Desktop 70%, mobile/tablet, and of course, we got my 21 sickos that are watching on a video game console. Get that PS2 app open. Or sorry, PS4, whatever. God, I'm fucking old. All right, this brings us to part 2 of the census, RuneScape. What RuneScape game do you play? 86% said main game. Oh. I thought that meant they play a main. I'm sorry. 50% of you play leagues. And of course, 10% of you said none. That seems like inflated. I think you didn't have to respond to these is the other thing. Do you play old school RuneScape? 14% said no. 85% said yes. That's actually more than I thought. I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting it to be like 70-30 or something. That's crazy. Most people in the chat say they don't play. I feel like it's just people are like, I stopped playing. What is your current total level? This is what I want to know. No way 20% of you are maxed. Let's see, 1, 1, 2, 5. So that's about like what, 10% of you that are below 1750 total? Holy shit, your chat is full of fucking low bobbies. What is a low bobby? What does that mean? What the fuck? You're saying 80% of people aren't maxed? You're surprised by that? I was surprised 20% were. Oh my god. Dude, 60% play a main, 25% play an Iron Man. There's no way. Is that true? That's crazy. I thought that like most people played an Iron Man based on what I saw in the chat box. I'm not gonna lie. People hate it when you play a main. How many OSRS accounts do you have? This is what I want to know. 40% of people have 2 OSRS accounts. I don't even have 2. I guess I technically do, but I wouldn't count it. Can you check the percentage of hardcore group Iron Man? I didn't even see it in there. Oh my god, wait. 4 people out of 2,231 responses to this question. That's one group. You guys should all play together. That's so sweet. Okay, how the fuck do 4% of you have 6 plus RuneScape accounts? Is that true? This is like Mr. Nice filling it out on all of his alts, maybe. Failed hardcores. Yeah, it was probably the 1% of my audience that play hardcores. They just have that many accounts. Have you ever gotten a fire cape? 92% of you said yes. Have you ever gotten an infernal cape? 26% of you said yes. This is very useful information for the future when you guys are backseating me. I'm gonna be honest. 1 in 4 chatters have an infernal cape. That honestly makes me feel a lot better. I was expecting the fire cape answer to be lower. I thought that honestly, like I thought less than 92%. I was hoping this would be lower so that I could use this as my fuel against backseaters. But now this has to be my fuel. It's fine. Whatever. We'll see. You should save this graph and pull it up when people backseat. I'm gonna screenshot this right now if you guys don't mind. What's your favorite skill in OSRS? A third of you said Slayer? What is this, Reddit? No! These were the, wait, did no one say any skills other than these? Or was it just like so low, like you didn't even count them? Slayer is horrible. I'm sorry, that's a crazy answer. What's your least favorite skill? Agility, 26%, runecraft. Then mining, then thieving, then herblore, then Slayer. Hold on. I just missed the OSRS golden days after COVID. The game feels pretty bland after so many updates. Skilling is dead. I'm sorry, man. That's really sad. He's just venting. He's just like venting in the census results. Hey, what's your favorite stream? I miss COVID, is what he said. Jeez, people died, man. What OSRS content do you enjoy? Bossing, Slayer, skilling, raiding, pet hunting, collection log hunting. 10% said PvP. I just know the world, you know, the bounty hunter world is fucking hurting right now, dude. That's brutal. That's interesting, though. Like, 64% said skilling. That's really fascinating, because I would put skilling. I like skilling. But I was not expecting it to be so high. How do you feel about sailing? 12% said they hate it. 8% said they love it. 42% said they're in the middle. I agree, for the record. All right, part 3. Let's get into it. The juicy stuff. The personal details about your life. Oh my God. Now we're really getting into it. Oh man, this is perfect. Let's do it. What is your current age? 58% of you are ages 24 to 29. That's me. Mid-20s, baby. What can I say? 33% of you are 30 to 35. And even yet, 1% of you are 36 to 41. And 4 of you are age 42 to 50. And 15 of you are... Okay, you're lying. This is like... Come on. You just picked the oldest option. That's pretty good, though. Of 2,600 responses, only 15 people lied. That's pretty good. I'm not lying, bro. Bro, you're not over 50. Let's see. 9 of you are under 18. 152 people 18 to 23. That's 5%. This is the Unk chat right here, bro. This is actually the Unk chat. 33% are 30 and above. And then 60%. So yeah, effectively everyone. Bro, your chat is old. Unk chat, dude. Are you right or left-handed? 3.7% of you are attention seeking. Okay, noted. I'm just kidding. Sorry. 85%. 11% left-handed, 85% right-handed, 3.7% ambidextrous. Do you identify as LGBTQ+? 78% said no, 20% said yes, and 5% of you said you're not sure. That's a good spot to be in, I'm not gonna lie. 87% male audience. It's official. 8% female, 3% non-binary, 1% other. This, for a gaming channel, this is the Unk chat, dude. We live in the Unk chat, bro. We've reached the Unk singularity. I mean, 8% is pretty good. I feel like most people, it's like 99%, right? Ladies? What is your sexuality? 77% straight, 10% bisexual. Hold on, we're getting somewhere. Wait a minute. Whoa. Whoa. 10% bisexual is crazy. That's like insane, no? 2% gay, 2% lesbian, 2% asexual, 2% other, 3.8% pansexual, and 77% hey, where are my straights? Sorry. What's your current relationship status? Single, 45%. In a relationship, 48%. Divorced, 1.7%. And also single, 4.5%. Wow, okay. Why didn't you have a married option? I think in a relationship is married, no? Isn't marriage a relationship? Why is there no option for widowed? I'm sorry for your loss. I'm really sorry. That's horrible. All right. What country are you from? My 10% bisexual chat. 73% United States. No way. Oh my God, my camera just fell when I did that. A bunch of divorced bisexual uncles from the US of A. Let's go. Canada, 8%, Australia, 4%, United Kingdom, 4%, New Zealand, 1.3%, Brazil, 0.8%, Netherlands, 0.7%, Finland, 0.6%, Norway, 0.6%, Sweden, 0.5%, Germany, 0.4%, Belgium. That's a lot from Brazil. Am I like, we really got to start catering. I guess it's because I did the Brazilian drug dealer simulator stream, maybe. I did not expect so many Americans. I think this is a product of the time zone that I stream in, to be honest with you. But we have the state-by-state breakdown. If you chose America, then it asks you what state later. You'll see. Pretty much the same, except I guess a bunch of you moved to Chile. That's pretty cool. What state do you live in? This is among the Americans. 7.7% California. Great. 7% Texas. Damn, this is the civil war of the chat right here. This is crazy. 5% Ohio, 5% New York, Pennsylvania, Washington, Illinois, Florida with 4%, Colorado, Michigan, North Carolina, Minnesota, all the way down. Nevada, that's where I live, 18 of you. Delaware, Hawaii, 3 of you. Montana, 3 of you. There's more people from Hawaii than Montana in here. That is awesome. What happens in Montana? And then you've got Northern Mariana Islands. I got 1 guy from there, 2 people from Guam, 2 people from Puerto Rico. Do you have a driver's license? 10% of you don't have a driver's license. With the age breakdown, that is concerning. Highest education level, 25% high school. 45% bachelor degree, 14% associate's degree, 10% master's degree, 5% doctorate, and 1.4% less than high school. Yo, what? 5% of you are doctors? That's way too many people for them to be lying. Bro thinks doctorate equals doctor. Well, you're a doctor of whatever it is you studied, right? Is that not true? I thought that's exactly what it meant. You are a doctor if you have a doctorate. Bro, I'm literally smart. What the hell? Where's my doctorate? I should get an honorary doctorate from the School of Hard Knocks. What's your current employment status? Oh, thank God. I thought that was going to be the unemployed. 76% of you are employed. Nice. Followed by 10% unemployed, 8% student, and look at that, 5.6% NEET. A whopping 15%. That is impressive. Well, that's a very high unemployment rate. You should be concerned. Do you work part-time or full-time? 91% full-time. What's your field? Software development was the most common answer. What is a NEET? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. A NEET means not in education, employment, or training. Sorry, I forgot to say that. For those who weren't here in 2020 when this was a common phrase, it means you do nothing. It's like less than unemployed. Like you truly just, you got nothing. It means you're at home. Looks like your unemployment chart is going to be higher in a couple years. Okay, that's just fucked up, dude. What the hell? You can't say that, bro. Jesus, these are people's livelihoods, man. Chill. 8% engineering, 8% IT, 5% retail, 5% finance. What? Doesn't this mean you're like rich? Healthcare, 5%. Science and research, 3%. Construction, 3.5. My blue collar goats, let's go. Manufacturing, that's blue collar. Education, that's honorary blue collar. Hospitality, I'll give it to you. Military and defense, 2%. All the people that were pointing the guns at me on their screen. 2% of you are in law, marketing, automotive, insurance, transportation, arts, telecommunications, administration, public administration, air traffic controller, 1%, 19 people. The same amount of people that are playing 6 RuneScape accounts and also watch 10 hours of Twitch a day. Okay, noted. Entertainment and design. That's 2,000 responses. Yeah, wow. Because this was an optional question, I think. This was optional, I think. Wait a minute. Hold on. How many people said, let's see what, like, how many people, this guy said firefighter, steel mill, oil and gas, fake email job. One guy said that. Meat delivery man, chef, firefighter. I work with bands selling merch. One guy said. Sex worker, veterinarian, pilot, digital forensics. What the fuck does that mean? Nut. This guy just said nut emoji. What is that? Is that your job? I'm literally a tax accountant. Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji. How do you not have a plumber option here, you fucking dumbass? You ask for there to be more plumbers and can't even ask this question, wondering who is a plumber. Okay. Shipping, auditing. I'm Will's video editor. There's Tripjaw. I show up for Tob, Royal Titans, and sometimes Yama. There's Mason. Good to see. I love looking at the free responses. 12 people said Navy SEAL. 13!
And that's
bro, 13
hardcore.
people said Navy SEAL. This was free response? Oh my God. What sports do you watch? American football. Yeah, football. Yeah. 40%. Basketball, none. 26% of you said none. Wow. Cricket, golf, MMA, esports. Okay, why is MMA and UFC 2 different things? These people are watching like Bellator and shit. That's, I mean, respect, I guess. That's fucking insane. These people are watching street beefs. Or whatever.
In the chat?
Australian football, tennis, rugby, cycling. Whoa. 9 of you watch cycling? Dude, you know my cousin was in the Olympics for cycling. It's no big deal. What sports do you play? 53% of you said none. And 10 of you said skateboarding out of 2,600 people. Okay, so 10 of my viewers are cool. That's cool. Good to know. Okay, what type of games do you play? RuneScape, 83%, RPGs, FPS, roguelikes, indie games, other MMOs, board games, MOBA, fighting games, sports video games, none. Sports gamers in hell right now, bro. 14%. That's crazy. 32% said other MMOs, though. That's really insane to me. FPS and roguelikes are like kind of owning, man. I'm not gonna lie. This shit's crazy. This is probably the happiest I've been this whole census. 1 in 5 of you play a MOBA, which is like probably a record on this website, considering it's like the biggest games in the world. What hobbies do you enjoy? Gaming, listening to music. Okay. Am I wrong, or is this like an NPC answer? Listening to music is a dating app answer. That's what it is. Yes. That's what it is. Consuming media is a hobby. If it's movies and books, I would say. Am I wrong? Like, reading is definitely a hobby. I would even argue watching movies is a hobby. Running, playing an instrument, drawing, photography, writing. 30 of you, 1% of my audience said none. They don't have any hobbies. And even less people are cycling, climbing, fishing, golf, cars, and of course, 0.3% said gooning. These are some of the highlights of the hobby section, ladies and gentlemen. Cryptid hunting, gooning. If jerking off is a hobby, then that. Uncorking it, and by it, I mean, well, cranking it. Jerking my thing. Masturbating. Cranking the hog. Pulling on my thing. Jacking off. Jorking it crazy style. Gooning it hashtag freaky style. Jelking it till my peanuts fall off. Jorkin. Hate watching itswill. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Why did the guy say nut again? Why did he say nut emoji for his hobby as well? This can't be your job and your hobby. Nut emoji. What does that mean, man? Drinking hummingbird fuel. Yu-Gi-Oh! One guy. What is your favorite movie? This is the one that I have been dying to see. I've been dying to see the results of this. Okay. This was open response, by the way. At the very top, 3% of you said Interstellar. NPC answer. Lord of the Rings, 2.5% based. And then there's a huge drop off. But man, it's crazy that these were the highest. Lord of the Rings and Interstellar. Pulp Fiction. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King specifically. So add another percent to Lord of the Rings right here. Grand Budapest Hotel. That's a pretty good movie, honestly. I mean, all of these are good movies, except for, I mean, never mind. Sorry. Inglourious Bastards, good movie. Good Will Hunting, never seen it. Whiplash, never seen it. Shawshank Redemption, pretty good movie. What was up with this movie? Can I just be honest? When did, like, I swear to God, this movie's like good, don't get me wrong, but like in the 2000s, like this was the highest rated movie on IMDb, and people just decided this was the best movie of all time. Why? It was like good, but I'm just like, this isn't the best movie ever. Did it like win Best Picture or something? Princess Mononoke with 0.7%. Minecraft movie. That's right. Great answer. Chicken Jockey. Goodfellas. Scott Pilgrim versus the World? Oh, you guys are quirked up. Holy shit. Lord of the Rings again. Inception. The Departed. The Dark Knight. Donnie Darko. No Country for Old Men. Arrival. I haven't even seen this. Is this good? Fight Club. The Big Lebowski. The Prestige. Why does everybody love Christopher Nolan so much? What is going on? Seriously. What is the stranglehold that this guy has on your guys' lives? What is happening? Heat. Banger movie. Spirited Away. Gladiator. Shrek 2. Great movie. The Lighthouse, Hot Rod, The Thing. Okay, I want to see the raw answers. I want to see like the thing that... Let's go down to the one guy answers. 4 people said Sicario, which probably is like the correct answer, let's be honest. Happy Gilmore. 2 people said 300. What? What? What are you talking about? 2 people said Your Mom. John Wick? 3 people said fuck movies. I Am Legend. I don't know. 2 more people. We got to add up all the people that said IDK. You know what I mean? A lot of people probably said IDK. Rubber? The Virgin Suicides? 2 people? Lord of the Rings, picking one of them is like picking my favorite child. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about that guy who invented that one machine, but then it turns out it was a bad idea to build the machine. Flubber? Oh, The Fly. Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams, not the name of it. That is a gotchi ass key, and I can't even scroll down to hit next, which is bad. Either Lord of the Rings or Fred Claus starring Vince Vaughn, and he forgot who else was in the movie and just hit submit. I know you'll hate me for it, but Fight Club. Quote, Fight Club. Why'd he say that? Dude, don't give me another opportunity like this, because seriously, will you never learn your lesson? The answer to the question is probably something you never heard of. It's a little ditty called Interstellar. Haha, JK. But dude, I rewatched I Saw the TV Glow, and what the fuck is that even about, you know? Because like there was so much going on and so much subtext, but honestly, watching your stream makes me feel like the main character at the end of that movie. But I really don't know what else to say here other than you are really silly for not putting a cap on my ability to just keep typing here. Other than that, I stroking my shit RN. Just straight tugging on it and keep staying rock solid, big guy. I'm blind. One guy said that. Have you read a book in the last 5 years? 25% of you said no. In the chat? Why did someone say The Lord of the Rings, The Twin Towers? That's not what it's called, man. Bro, that's not the name of it. 25% of you have not read a book in the last 5 years. Not even a single one? Neither of you will? I haven't, you're right. Do you have a pet? 30% of you said no. What kind of pet do you have? 60% cat, 57% dog. Then it goes way down. Fish, lizard, bird, snake, rabbit, guinea pig, rat. 12 of you have a horse? My answers were hamster, mouse, ferret, chickens, frogs, tortoise. Oh my god, I almost said tortoise. And rock. I can't even hover over rock. To see it. It's that small, it won't even let me hover it. It's like sub 1 pixel. Wait. What kind of pet do you have? There might be free responses to this. A sugar glider and 3 foxes. Alpaca. You're lying. Are you guys lying? Why did 2 of you say child? Twink boyfriend. I keep a... Whoa, is that... Am I allowed to say that? Spider lives in my closet. I fuck with him. The next 4 have highlights? Okay. Part 4, ladies and gentlemen. The finale. Who would you like to see itswill collab with? Here we go. Any pounders in the chat? This is what I want to see. 15% of you said squeaks. I don't know why. Sorry, I read ahead. Sorry. 15% of you said squeaks. I will collab with Squeaks again soon. I promise. Okay. We got maybe something cooking. I don't know. I talked to him today. 7.5% of you said Hannah. It will happen. We played something recently. Repo, but it wasn't on my stream. I was... Northern Lion, 5%. I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, I can do my best. Thank you. 3.9 said Chibli. That'll happen. Ludwig, 4% of you. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Bodhi, 3%. Moon, 2%. Germa. Skill Specs. Pay Money Wubby. Jimmy, Mr. Mammal, Hassan, me. Me is the best answer, bro. 1% of you said me. Emily Coupleda, shout out Emily Coupleda. Clipper, Brett Dog, Oda, XQC, and Foe. Yo, me is crazy. I've got to find these 16 people and we can all stream together. These are great. Listen, this would be some great streams, honestly. Hell yeah. This has highlights. I need more Will and Squeaks action. Minecraft streams were peak. Who would you like to see itswill collaborate with? A psychologist. What the fuck does that mean? Hannah, parentheses, OSRS streamer. Jesus, Pope Francis, OJ Simpson, Takumi Fujiwara from Initial D. Anyone. He lacks social interaction. The Hawk Tua girl. Hey, man. Her name's Haley Welch, okay? The estate of Orenthal James Simpson. The end stream button. Okay. You know what? I actually do want to see. I want to see something. Don't know. One guy said Germa with a G. I don't care. Will knows best. I'd have to think about this more, but Austin Show would be cool because he's a RuneScape enjoyer. You guys are really typing essays in here. I appreciate it. Squeaks and Ludwig threesome style, huh? Okay. Lil Wayne, Robert F. Kennedy. One guy said Robert F. Kennedy. One guy said Kamala Harris. Two Hollis. Settled. I'll try to make that happen. Aiden Ross mogs you, little bro. He got way more clout. If you two went to school, he'd be the cool, popular guy with lots of friends and girls, and you'd be the loser loner. Dream Blunt rotation. Distortion 2, shout out. Somebody said 5 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna find that person. What games would you like to see Will play? Dark Souls is far and away the most voted. This was multi-response, by the way, so you can put multiple things. But Dark Souls is way above everything else. RuneScape, Minecraft, Stardew Valley, Terraria, League of Legends? What is wrong with you? Outer Wilds? Honestly, the fact that like Rocket League, you know, League of Legends are on here, that makes me think the Dark Souls one is probably not. This probably just inaccurate data. More indie games and occasionally games the viewers can play. Dark Souls 1 through 3, please, bro. Dark Souls, we are who are about to die. Dark Souls Clueless, Dark Souls you coward, Dark Souls coward, Dark Souls 3 at least. Dark Souls please, just do it. Play Dark Souls 1 please, please, please. Dark Souls you fucking coward. Dark Souls please for fuck's sake. What's your favorite emote? itswill7 in first place with 10% of the vote, followed very closely by Glorp. Whoa. Coke Shaky, Itswill Sneak, Burger, Idge Bowl. These three are my favorite emotes, I think. Itswill Sneak, Burger, and Idge Bowl. These are my three. Like, I can't pick. Probably, I don't know. These are all the best. Itswill Gun is up there. X0R6ZT Giggle, of course, a classic. The Stogie, Bippin, Caught, Itswill Hammer, and the Stream My Guy. Itswill Sneak by far, silly little guy doing a silly little walk. The X0RT whatever Giggle. Just yesterday, I found out the girl I've been dating actually knows of you because she watches Hannah. I asked if she knew about the bird nectar, and she did.
Any pounders in the chat?
Itswill Horny. I don't know what it's called, but him biting into a burger. Who is your favorite chatter? Hello, Snoopy, with 25% of the vote. Oh my God. A Crow Outside, garnering 20%. Followed by Big Robbie, 8% of the vote. Itswill Chat, the chat bot with 5%, followed by me with 5%, of course, yes. 25, the guy that types chicken walk only. The fact that you guys know his actual name is crazy. Clipper, Moon2 MILF, me, Nightbot, Wendy S, Hannah, Mia Gooper, not Big Robbie. 1% of you said that, so that kind of counteracts some of the 7.9%. Divine Zaros, Luscious, you, that's also Luscious, I think. Up Arrow, Itswill7 Bot, and Mason. Hello, Snoopy. Ban anyone answering otherwise, except maybe Crow, but he's dying. I know the other chatters don't matter, and Itswill is talking directly to me. That's not good. That's probably the guy that was typing the Aiden Ross thing, right? That's probably the same guy. The Chicken Walk guy, they should be a mod. They are a straight shooter with upper management written all over them. That's 25. The Crow fella for his dedication to his craft. Wendy S, if I have glorped harder than others, it is by standing on the shoulder of giants. My wife posts in your chat often, always manages to piss you off, and she laughs every time you say time that guy out or something similar. Time that guy out. Not that guy Everge who told me to get a grip in the Discord because I said I was still working when you went live at 3 one day. Probably Snoopy. Not a chatter, but the guy who comments on your YouTube about drinking an increasing amount of beers. That's a wrongatong. And of course, the girl reading this. Aww. I hate this question. People are gonna say Big Robbie, but legit, he sucks. Why does Big Robbie have haters? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Mason or Big Robbie? Baraki, however you spell it. Anyone who spams huge ass keys. I hate that barbecue guy. Oh my God. This is crazy. That is crazy. One guide, dude. Robbie's getting one guide. Okay, when should the 15-minute buffer start? 15 minutes and 1 second should be late. 16 minutes should be late. 30% of you guys are correct. It doesn't matter. Who's your favorite mod? All mods are bastards was said by 40% of the audience. Followed by 30% saying Snoopy, then Luscious, then V the Victim. Holy shit. Yo. Well, how many votes do I get? Timeline, you got 45 votes. That's kind of a lot, honestly. 86 people said V the Victim, dude. Hell yeah. Is hot chocolate a candy? 20% of you said yes. 83% said no. That's, I mean, I don't even want to talk about it. Is I mean, this is a discussion that I had in 2020. He said 20% when it's 16. I was trying to overplay it because I want myself to be right. It is a candy. Is cock and balls redundant? Are the balls included in the definition of cock? 10% of you said yes. 89% said no. Okay, here's the thing. I don't remember what side of this argument I was on, but I assume I was yes. What did I say? Wait, cock and balls. So when you say the word cock, you're describing the whole unit? That's what I was saying. I feel like that's true. No, I'm still on that. No. I'm still on that. No. It's not that I changed my mind. It's just that it was so irrelevant to me because I just have like so much else going on in my life and so many other smart things that I'm thinking about all the time that like, I don't even really care. You know what I mean? But I'm still right. So anyways, moving on. Have you ever worn pajama pants outside of your house? 54% yes. I have not, personally. Yo, you got to get some pants. Yeah, man, it's a Walmart, not a Michelin star restaurant. You don't just like, how long does it take to just put on pants, bro? Have you ever cheated on a test? Oh my God, 75% of you said yes? Bro, you are getting detention. Have you ever stolen something from the supermarket? 50-50 perfect split. Oh my God, I have not. Well, technically I have, I guess. Does scanning something as bananas count? That definitely counts. Was it a PS5? What'd you scan? All of my groceries, pretty much. I don't know, a lot of stuff. There was this one Ralph's where they just would have no one at the self-checkout, man, and I didn't have a lot of money at the time. You gotta give me a break. Do you think that aliens exist? That's my fucking chat right there. 80% yes. That's what I want to see. Fuck you, 20%. Do you think ghosts exist? 70% no? Okay, that's crazy. Ghosts definitely exist. Yo, you guys are like, I don't know. You gotta watch more movies. Okay, the biggest question on the entire poll. Are you a furry? 5% said yes. 95% said no. This was a pivotal question, I'm not gonna lie. I was really, you know, I'm not gonna say worried. Like, look, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, do your thing, I guess. But, you know, I was just curious. It's all those software developers? Come on, man. How tall are you? 43% of you are 5'8" to 5'11". 34% of you are lying. 8% of you are over 6'3". 10% of you are 5'4" to 5'7". 2% are 5 foot to 5'3", and 1% of you are under 5 foot. These are 100% not accurate. You think people are lying? We need to audit some of these chatters. We got a lot of quote 6 foot people. 5'8" to 5'11". Like, this is probably people that are like 5'5" to 5'6", right? And then like 6 foot to 6'3", this is probably people that are like 5'11". And then over 6'3", there was some guy that was like in my chat mad. He was like, why is there no option for me? I'm 6'7" or something. And I was like, dude, get over yourself. But this is the real question that we want to know. What is your number? And I'm not talking phone number, folks. On the Norwood scale. Here we go. This is the chatter breakdown. This was my way of seeing who's lying. Lest we forget, my audience is 10% female. So I'm assuming they, you know, that skews the number, the one. But there is no way that 60% of you are a Norwood one. I mean, I am.
Itswill 7 am I right?
No, I'm not a 7. I'm not Itswill. The 7 in Itswill 7 does not mean that. You're getting close to a 3, bro. I really think I'm a 1, guys. Like, be for real with me. It's not that bad. 2, 2, 2, 3.5, 2, 2. That's kind of bad. You're creeping up on 3. Are you being serious? Do you actually think that? Right? Like, 2 is pretty good. That's barely even balding, bro. Well, guys, that was the itswill census results. What a beautiful time. That was so fun. Thank you guys so much for participating. It really means a lot. Thank you. This would not have been possible without you guys, and it mostly wouldn't have been possible without Luscious for
like
compiling all this data. Shout out to Luscious Dev in the chat. My God, that was amazing. That was so much fun.